Here's one way you can film a super quick back-to-school aesthetic for RushTok. First, we're going to start off with you in your hoodie. Then we'll transition to you taking off your hoodie and putting on a more dressy shirt like a rugby shirt. Then we'll transition to you holding up some books and maybe even pretending to take notes. If you want to get really fancy, you can even do a little voiceover like, "Welcome back to school." Next, we're going to add a warm color filter and make sure you have a lot of natural light. You do want it to be too bright where it looks like you're outside because then people will think you're outside. But you do want it to be a little bit more lit than your typical dimly lit room inside. Then we're going to add the text, "Campus Life, finally back." And we're going to do this really cool effect where it kind of zooms in and out and then fades out. If you know how to edit, you can probably do that really easily. For this one, I'm actually using an app, so I just hit the text option at the top. I typed in my text and then I went to this little T-frame thing right here. And then I just moved it over so it says, "Finally." Oh, and then I did the same thing right here. And then I just made it a little bigger. If you don't have this feature, you can always just write it out twice and then erase the first one. Or if you have another app, you can probably just move it over. Then we're going to go into our settings and we're going to change the font to something more nostalgic and old school looking. And there's a ton of options in here. Pick whichever one you like. My favorite ones are usually the really thin, tall, and skinny ones. Then once you're happy with how that looks, you can move on to the next step, which is adding a background music. So I went ahead and found this song which is super chill and has like a really nice beat to it. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to want to stay tuned for more because I have a ton of videos coming up just like this one.